Are we live? We live? Awesome. What's going on? What's going on, guys? It's your boy, Story Seller Jet, um, coming live to you guys impromptu because last week I was challenged by my friend Bree Hartman to go live every single day for the next 30 days. So I didn't even accept the challenge then because I was too chicken to accept it at the time. So I have decided today is day number one to go live every single day for the next 30 days. So today, what I'm going to be talking about is, I guess, one step back. So one of the reasons why I was being a little bit, chicken for not accepting the challenge is like, what am I going to talk about if I decide to go live? So one of the thing, and that's kind of like a lesson for you guys. One of the thing, if you are struggling about what to come up with when you go live, do something I called a reporter. So actually, I learned that from Russell Brunson. He has like four different archetype for you to be able to produce content, but one of them is a reporter, meaning um, just kind of share the things that are working the best for you at the moment. You don't have to come up with those things by yourself, but kind of find out, like, what other people are talking about. What are some of the things that you are currently learning in your process, in your life on a day to day, to be able to share that with other people and to become that reporter. So today, the very first live that I'm doing, I am going to utilize that. So taking my own medicine to be a reporter. So one of my great friends, Tom Kroll from Coaching Inc., he talks about the things that you need to be doing on every single day to make sure that you grow your business. Obviously, the first lesson that he talks about all the time is revenue in first position. But for you to continually to get in front of your customers, it talks about something called spy roles. So I am going to be writing that on the board. So spiral is a acronym of some sorts, not of some sorts. It's an acronym that kind of spells a bunch of different things. So I'm going to report on that today. So spirals, S. Let's switch back to this. Um, by the way, this is the very first time I'm using my beautiful board over here. Super excited to be able to use it on the live. Um, so spiral. So SPIRALS. So spirals. So Tom teaches that all the time. And if you need to learn more about some of the amazing things that Tom teaches, you definitely need to consider joining Coaching Inc. It's a fantastic mastermind. I was with them about 2 weeks ago in Nashville, and last week Tom was talking about spirals in his weekly coaching call. So we're gonna report on that. So the very first one is social. So the very first thing that you need to do every single day is to focus on social. Basically, you post on day by day, every single day, daily, post on social media so you can keep your customers engaged. And with social still, you can go into the groups and kind of provide comments and providing value. Obviously, don't spam people, but every single day you need to make sure that you are doing at least one thing for social. The second one is podcast for the P. Podcast is to make sure that you are jumping in front of other people's channels, like going on their podcast. And if you also have your own podcast, to make sure that you create content on your podcast. Obviously, inviting some really great guests, so that way you can get in front of those people's as well. And I'm not sure what's going on in the back. Everything's good. All right, good. So podcast is the second one that you need to do on every single day. At least reaching out to other people to be on their podcast or inviting people to your podcast. What does that do for you? That basically allows you to get in front of a bunch of new people every single time you do it and get sharing your message with other people. So the third one is I. It's in person meeting. So whether you are hosting your own event or going in other people's events, one of the simple things that you can do, all of these things too don't require money, don't require any investment from you. Obviously, some of them you can put money on them, but any of these things you can do without spending much money. But in-person meeting, to be able to go in front of other people and just kind of meeting, like last week, for example, I did several in-person meetings. We had Timpa Entrepreneur, so I attended that and met a bunch of different people over there. Um, and yeah, so in-person meeting is one of the very important one that you can do, and that can mean you go to masterminds. That can also mean that you go to conferences. Like my friend Anik is having a really great event in Orlando right now, called Webinar Con. I wish I was able there. I almost went, but in-person meetings very important. The third one is reviews. Super simple. Every single day, reach out to people that you've worked with, um, project that you just got completed, people that you were done coaching, reaching out to them as soon as it is like very hot to be able to ask them for a review. So that way, that builds trust with other people that might consider doing business with you. So focus on doing review. And then the fourth one is affiliate launches. So affiliate launches is kind of finding other people that maybe you can partner with to do new launches together. Whether it's like doing a webinar together, whether it's like they have a great list and then you decide to kind of go on their list to be able to promote to their audience, and as a result, obviously they get a cut of the revenue that you generate from that as well. So affiliate launches is a really great, fantastic way if you don't have a huge list or you want to partner with other people to do affiliate launches. And then the sixth one is list building. Um, List building. The name is in the what is it called? The It's in the name basically. List building. So if you have a lead magnet, if you have um, some other people, some things that are very valuable for people that you can provide, so you can do that on a daily basis by, if you're creating a video or you're creating a post or a graphic, that you can drive people to that lead magnet, so that way you can collect list. And that is one of the most important thing that you can do as a business, to build your list. And I would say that probably would be the biggest reason that a lot of people, when they are doing a webinar or they're doing like a challenge, that they're super successful at what they do, because they have that list. So when they are releasing a new product or releasing a new offer, they can easily reach out to that list and be able to generate tons of revenue from that. Like, take for example, my friend Travis. He came to the studio, did a webinar, and within 3 hours made over $90,000. Why? Because he's really great with doing ads, but also he had a great list that he can promote that offer for people to join his webinar. So that's also a very important one that you can do. And then lastly is social lives. So basically, go live every single day. You have a wonderful tool in your pocket. Just grab it and then go live. And so that way you can stay in front of all your customers. For me, with that challenge too, trying to go live every single day, whether it's going to be from my podcast or bringing some kind of reporting or even like some new things that we're doing internally, that would be part of the things that I'm doing on a daily basis to connect with you guys. And I hope that was a little bit valuable for you guys. And again, for you guys, when you're doing live, too, you don't need to be in a beautiful studio like mine right now. You can just grab your phone, go live, and share some of the things that you are working on, or even kind of document your journey. I think that's the easiest way for you to create content, by just documenting your journey without having to come up with new content um, every single time. So I hope that was valuable to you. And Bree, thank you for the challenge. And I can't wait for you to see you go live as well every single day. So there you guys have it. That was the very first one. Let's go, baby. It's fire. I hope you guys learned a little bit from this today. And shout out to Tom Kroll. And if you are interested in Coaching Inc., DM him. His name is Tom Kroll. There you have it. Hit him on social media and learn more from Coaching Inc. There you have it. It's fire, baby. Let's go.